what are therefore the most usual problems that family businesses have, and how to overcome those problems?
I would say that the big problems that family companies have relate to some of their inherent natural features. For instance, families are, by their nature, are highly sensitive to conflict. Most families, they live with conflict all the time. Brothers and sisters will fight, and parents and their children will fight about certain things. Conflict is built into any group, and any group that lasts for a while will find themselves arguing and fighting and struggling over certain issues. It's natural. But when there are serious conflicts between individuals in a family, the family reacts, most families react in overreact. They become too fearful of the consequences of conflict. The reality is that most families are highly resilient organizations and endure all kinds of conflicts without splitting or even really without affecting their performance very much. But families are very sensitive to it, so they tend to back away from conflicts that they need to have when they have a business. We're in a company, and you and I and our brother or sister is not performing well. But we resist challenging that brother and his performance or lack of performance because we don't want the conflict. Not only because it's uncomfortable right now, but because on Sunday we see him for lunch. And his family's there too, and we don't want to endure that. And so families have a habit of avoiding or delaying conversations that they know are going to be uncomfortable and putting off conflict way too long, when in fact they should learn to develop those skills to have more open conversations and deal with their differences, deal with the uncomfortable issues. So that's number one, and that's fundamental. Number two is that families tend to be very concerned, I would say hyper concerned, with fairness among the members. And the way families often define fairness is that we need to treat everybody the same. So they equate equal treatment with justice and fairness. Now, what we know about business is that you can't run a business very long based on those principles. That a business requires a certain level of inequality in order to get things done.
Meritocracy, the first.
Meritocracy, yeah, but meritocracy implies that some people make big decisions, other people make little decisions. Some people get paid a lot, other people get... Right. Yeah. Those things are true in a business, or need to be true in a business. So the issues of a family, or these characteristics of a family, when they're integrated into a business, they can really slow a business down, and sometimes, and often impede its performance if we're not careful. So